Hi, many of us on the East Coast spend a lot of our time dreaming about warm weather, and then when it finally arrives, we remember that warm weather also means humidity, which means drier hair and skin. Ever since the days of the ancient Egyptians, women and men have used oil on their hair to get it to do what they want, especially in hot climates. What I have found works really well for me is argan oil. And this is no secret, it's been a huge phenomenon in hair care in the 21st century. Everyone loves the story of the oils derived from the seeds of the argan tree, which is a tree that is popular in Morocco, and it is made to withstand very hot climates. So it's no wonder that the oils derived from the crushed seeds actually nourish dry, damaged hair and skin. So whether it's from heat styling or coloring or the weather, if you have dry hair, argan oil is a really great way to repair damaged hair, split ends, and just give yourself a sleek, polished overall look. For a long time, the trademark Moroccan oil with the blue label, sold in many salons, cornered the market on Moroccan hair oil. For myself, I found that it actually left my hair a little bit too greasy, so I fell out of love with it and looked for different alternatives. I started using some of the hair care products from the Agadir Argan oil line, and I was so impressed by these products. Typically, I like to use coconut oil in a mask to nourish my hair because my hair is on the frizzier side, but I don't always have time to sit down and do a mask and wash the coconut oil out of my hair. So it's really great to have the reparative power of the argan oil in products that I would use on my day-to-day routine regularly. So the shampoo is paraben and sulfate free, which is great because sulfate is so bad for your hair. It actually strips your hair of natural oils and it can leave your scalp dry, your hair more damaged, it can lead to dandruff. It actually makes your hair frizzier if you use a shampoo or a hair product with sulfate. And that's actually what makes the shampoo and a lot of cleansers lather, so you have to be careful when you're using different products. Take a look at whether or not they have sulfate in them. And in spite of the fact that it doesn't have sulfate, it still lathers pretty well. And I felt my hair was really smooth right after I rinsed it off, so I felt immediate results in that sense. And I liked the scent because I've always really loved the argan oil scent, so that was a bonus for me. So for the conditioner, I really enjoyed it. Also sulfate and paraben free. It has a lot of antioxidants. It's enriched with vitamin E and it's really light. So I enjoyed using it. I felt that my hair was really smooth immediately again. I used that with the deep conditioning mask. So I used the shampoo, I used the conditioner, and then I used the mask right afterwards. My hair felt smooth. It didn't feel weighed down at all or very greasy as you would find sometimes with certain products. So this has quickly become my favorite argan oil, and the reason is because my hair is a little weird in the sense that it's thick, it gets a little bit frizzy, so I could always use the moisture, but then when I use certain products in my hair, I find it very greasy and weighed down, which doesn't help me when I'm trying to style my hair. And I got discouraged from using a lot of different products because I would use the Moroccan oil or I would use a different smoothing oil and my hair would just be weighed down and difficult to style, and I would just end up having to wash it all over again. With this oil, my hair was silky, it was smooth, it wasn't frizzy at all. I was able to achieve a really sleek, straight hair look. Typically when I flat iron or blow dry my hair right out of the shower, it's got a lot of puffiness to it and it can still be a little frizzy. With this oil, my hair was just sleek and smooth afterwards, which doesn't happen for me very easily, so I really did appreciate that. And it works for curly styles too. So if you just want to smooth your hair a little bit, you would use just a little bit less of the oil, comb it through wet hair, and style as normal. And you can use this on your hair when it's dry or when it's wet. Just use a couple drops, maybe 3 to 4, focusing it on the hair shaft and the ends. I wouldn't put it on the roots because that will lead to very oily hair very quickly. You can maybe pat down your roots a little bit once it's a little bit dry, and if you have a little bit of frizz at the top, using a minimal amount of oil, but typically just avoid the root area with any type of oils. If you're going to use a styling tool like a curler or a straightener, it is really important to protect your hair. The heat protectant was great because typically when I use a heat protectant on my hair, I tend to be a little bit overzealous when I'm using the product, so I'll spray it all over just because I'm thinking how much damage I'm about to inflict on my already dry hair. So I usually go a little bit overboard with the spraying of the heat protectant, and this time it worked out for me. Normally if I use a different heat protectant, some different drugstore brands, I find that my hair afterwards is very, very oily. I don't know if anyone else has this issue, but if I'm using a different heat protectant, sometimes my hair will be weighed down, I maybe just spray too much, but I find that my hair can still be a little bit greasy once I've sprayed the hair protectant and I've flat ironed my hair, and then I'll still have some like wet, greasy bits. So this spray was really effective and it did not leave my hair greasy whatsoever, but it was still very smooth and I didn't have any flyaways or anything like that after I finished flat ironing my whole head. So I'm definitely a fan of this line and I will continue to use the products. I love the feeling of being able to nourish my hair while styling as normal. It doesn't take me out of my routine, but I can still work on moisturizing and repairing the damage that I do to my hair. Outside of smoothing and reparative properties, these products actually claim to have omegas. So what's really great about omegas is that they're fatty acids that help to repair skin, so it's good for soothing your scalp, and it also encourages hair growth. So for those of you looking to grow out your hair, that is also a benefit of argan oil. And if you're looking for different products, if you're looking for a little bit of a lower end product or a drugstore product, it is very important to read the ingredients on the bottle. So you can tell how much argan oil it is actually containing based off the order in which the ingredients are listed. The first couple ingredients that are listed are actually the most prominently featured ingredients in the product. So another perk of this product, other than its smoothing benefits and its reparative properties, it actually helps to repair split ends. Like, you can't see any of my split ends right now. My hair is so smooth, and I've always coveted the very sleek, straight 1970s parted in the middle hair, and I could never get it for the life of me. Every single time I went to the hairdresser and I got a professional blowout, I could get a really sleek, straight look, but then when I attempted to do it at home, I could never do it, so the oil has actually helped me to get that look on my own. Hope this helped. Thanks for watching. Keep looking for more reviews and how-tos on Curate.